Well, hello. I just made the biggest fuck up of my life. I just sat here and spoke for 10 minutes to myself. I uh I haven't streamed on YouTube in a little while, and I forgot that when I hit live in OBS, you also have to hit go live in your dashboard. Wow. Yeah, I'm a professional streamer. That's really funny. Yeah, no, my groceries are not here yet. I'm still waiting. Which is just, yeah, really funny. They were supposed to be here an hour ago, and they're not here. Man, you missed a whole rant. That is funny as can be. Oh man, I was so articulate as well. I had everything to say, all the thoughts. Um, so yeah, we'll start over a little bit. First of all, hello, welcome. We've not done a stream like this in a very long time. Um, yeah, not since I don't think since the reveal of Superhero, the CG movie. As a recap, for those of you who don't know where I've been, obviously I take took a step back from content creator myself, and yeah, now I work for Mark of Totally Not Mark fame. I do his ads, I do his thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. And there he is in the chat. He'll be joining us on stream later, along with a couple of other members of the team. Um, yeah, it's going to be an exciting day if this reveals, but I think it does. Obviously, there have been some leaks. We've seen a lot of talk about something called Dragon Ball Magic and Goku becoming a kid again, along with Shin, various stuff like that. And yeah, I certainly had a negative reaction to the fact that that was leaked in the first place, which I do want to talk about in a moment. But yeah, we will see whether that gets revealed today. I will just say that, man, the preconception people have about this series based on those leaks is really unfortunate. I think people have looked at this and gone, isn't this just GT2? Which I get, because it sounds like that on paper, but let me assure you that it is not. And the specifics of that we'll talk about after we see what gets revealed today, because I don't want to contribute to the, I guess, quote-unquote leak culture that has arisen. But I do want to talk a little bit about why I had such a negative reaction to it. Because it's weird, because you look at something like Toei and Shueisha, and you wonder, why would you go to bat for them? It doesn't make any sense. And you're right, it doesn't make sense to go to bat for those corporations, but I've been very fortunate to see behind the curtain a bit and see how these leaks affect things, and it has changed my perception a little bit. So the first reason is that it can affect simulcasts, unfortunately. When people at the company in Japan look and they see that it's foreign people on social media talking about this stuff, they then look to their foreign license holders and they think, are these people leaking it? If we delay things there, then the leaks will stop, which we've seen happen in the past. That's not as relevant to this because obviously it's not aired yet. I appreciate there's a stream going on right now, but it's just preamble. There's no like proper Dragon Ball yet, don't worry. So that's one thing. The other side of it is I've seen how it affects workers. Anime production at this point is an international phenomenon. It is worldwide. There are people everywhere. And, again, when these companies see it's only foreigners talking about this, they look to their foreign workers, and that can affect jobs. Why would you hire foreign animators if every time you do so, there seems to be leaking going on? That's not to say that they're doing it, but that's how it comes across when it's only foreign creators who talk about this stuff, So that's unfortunate, leads to foreign animators who have had a great time in the industry getting fewer opportunities because they see that kind of stuff. And it also leads to making life harder to actually, do their jobs. You get very limited production material as a result. It's like you only get what you need and no context surrounding stuff because we can't risk it being put out there, which is, yeah, unfortunate. obviously, we as consumers don't necessarily need to, concern ourselves about this. We just want to know everything as soon as possible. But just I think, at least to me, my perception on that has kind of changed just because I've seen what it does, man, and it's kind of depressing to see, these people really care a lot about the work that they're putting into this show, and they want it to be seen and delivered, in the best, most authentic way. And unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't seem to really work that way when it gets leaked, because as we've seen, people saw the leaks that came out and they went, woof, not sure about that, don't like how that sounds. And that's on paper. There's so much more to it, and having had the privilege of seeing some of it, it just, yeah, what was said just doesn't sell what the series is. So yeah, GT reboot, it is not. Sure, there are some similarities, but it certainly has far more in common with a much more beloved Toriyama adjacent property, which again we will talk about if they reveal something to do with it. Otherwise, I will continue to keep hush on that and go from there. I cannot believe that my groceries are still not here yet. I have got like one headphone off. I'm kind of antsy looking around. What's going on? So I will bring on my guests in a minute. So at least there's, someone to pick up the slack when I have to run away for a couple minutes. I'm hoping won't happen once the stream begins properly, when they're not doing DJ sets as, what's happening right now. But yeah. I'm glad at least, some of you guys in the chat understand my perspective on that. I just find it a little bit frustrating, really. I think I would be less bothered by it if, everything that had been said was accurate, because at least then people are getting some fair insight into what a series is, Whereas, half correct info, misleading kind of summaries of things, not so great. But yeah, I'm just gonna stand up for 1 second because I think I hear it coming. Yeah, my groceries are finally here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in the chat now, and I will let them take over for the next couple of minutes, and then we will dive in to the stream proper. So let me pull them up. I'm gonna hop on in.
This
Hello.
stream while okay.
There we go. Yeah, so we got the full crew in here. I will let them introduce themselves. I will be back momentarily, having got my food delivery. So take it away, Mark. I will let you lead the pack. In the meantime, I will turn this music off. I will scale up this volume. Can you guys talk real quick?
You're lucky I'm here, because I could have just not been at my desk.
Well, that would have been not so good.
Yeah, I know.
So
Hi, everybody. My name is TotallyNotMark, or Mark Fitzpatrick, if you want me to use my real name. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I am AJ's boss. He works with me, for me. He works at me. Are we? The DJ. They're doing it. Can we hear the music? I can't hear anything. Yeah. Tyson, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, it's Tyson, or T. Hallam's here. I'm AJ's grocery guy. I'm delivering them right now. I'm at your door, AJ. Let me in.
He's gone. He's gone.
I didn't expect
Damn it.
Paul to be here.
I was late.
You were late?
He ordered too many pizzas.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with AJ. Him and food just doesn't mix very well. I won't get into any more details.
It's probably for the best that you don't get into any more details.
Yeah, probably. Oh dear.
Right, I'm going next. I'm Trev. I draw the thumbnails.
He
I'm
draws really
AJ's
good
boss.
thumbnails.
I do. Thanks. Appreciate that.
He draws super good thumbnails. What was your favorite thumbnail in the Dragon Ball Z series that we did?
That we just did. Oh.
Yeah. Because they were all really good. I think those are some of your best work.
That's such a hard choice, but I think it's probably the Frieza one, just because
the Frieza one. I think the shading on that one is really interesting.
It goes hard, man. It goes hard.
goes hard. Oh, for those of you that don't know, Tyson or T. Hallams also is like helping me with scripting probably for the last 3 months, 4 months. How long have you been helping me with scripting?
At least that long, surely.
Yeah. He's also doing my TikToks with me as well. So like, or my YouTube shorts, whatever you want to call the short form
YouTube
content.
shorts.
Yeah, those ones. Do you wanna say hi, Cheems?
Yeah. I'm an assistant editor to Mark's channel. I've been working for God, how long has it been? Like about a year?
What was the first project we worked on?
Oh, it was helping out with the Berserk,
Oh, yeah.
the
that's a while
3-hour video. Yeah.
ago. Yeah, it's a long video.
I've been coming back for every now and then since then, but as of what was it? Since Mob, I've been coming back every like few weeks or so. So
How have you been enjoying the experience? Has it been awful or has it been okay?
it's been great actually. I've never expected to be a part of something like the Dragon Ball reviews. Just being part of so many people's I guess being able to help people express their love for the series, like with AJ's animation talk and your guys' love for the story, and editor and I's love for just everything about Dragon Ball. Everyone loved Dragon Ball, and it was just awesome to be a part of that, to express our love for it. So that was
That's really
probably my favorite part.
Yeah, you've really helped out. I think especially in the last few months, because the videos have been so long and so demanding. I think we wouldn't have been able to make those videos had we not had like the support assistance with the editing. Yeah, no, that was invaluable. So yeah, thank you very much. But yeah,
I'm-
everyone
my
else-
I'm back.
Couldn't have made 2-hour-long videos
Oh,
with only
there he
one
goes.
editor.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome
I-
back, AJ. Glad
I
you got
cannot
Yeah.
explain
Hey.
how out of breath I am. Holy shit.
You don't need to. We
Oh
can
my
hear
God,
it.
AJ walked more than 5 steps. Will he
Dude.
recover?
I ran down the stairs. I grabbed the bags. I didn't even unbag it. I threw the bags into the fridge. So yeah, oh my lord.
He's legged it.
You were
Jeez.
gone for a long time. Like you must have a very far away fridge or kitchen or whatever.
Well,
or
the
wherever
thing
you
was,
put it, so.
I saw the van outside the house, and so I ran down. And then he wasn't quite at the door yet. So I just had to like do that awkward thing of like hiding behind the door as though I'm not waiting. Knocks on the door, and you can't answer it immediately because then you're like a psychopath. You have to kind of like wait a couple seconds. But yeah, before we move on, chat, how are the audio levels between Discord, myself, and the stream in a minute, which I'm going to unmute.
I just pinged you. Discord needs to come up maybe 15%.
15%? Okay. Right, we'll turn Discord up. One sec. Okay, if you guys talk real quick and we can test that.
Testing 1,
Hello.
2, 3. Testing. Can you hear me?
Testing.
Hey, it's me, AJ's delivery driver.
All right, let's see how that compares to. I need to come up more. Are we perfect now? Way better.
Everybody's saying it's way better.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to turn Cheems down slightly because you have the loudest mic of anyone.
It
Oh,
sounds
shit, my
like
bad.
you might need to turn mine up a tiny bit.
Oh, that just sounds unfortunate. Yeah, I had you at 80% for some reason. Right, okay, now I'm going to unmute the New York stream,
That explains
and then we
why.
can get the audio levels on that sorted.
Do you think this
Cool,
guy
cool.
like waited
Alright, I'm gonna
all
come down
year
there,
to
y'all are
wear
gonna
this
follow
jacket,
me.
or do you think he's the kind of person that
Gonna
just
try not
wears
to
it on the
die.
regular?
Oh, that's safe.
Okay,
Safety
now we've got
becomes
the
a big-
music going from the stream and us. Does that sound fine as well, or do we need to adjust that part of the stream too?
I like that Bulma cosplay. That was sick.
That's pretty good.
Using Battle of Gods music.
Yeah, Battle of Gods. I found that interesting.
Watched that again recently. Holds up really well.
Yes, yes, it does. There are some people that don't feel that way, and they're wrong.
Yeah, look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Leave them have it, okay?
Nah.
All right, do me a favor, New York
I
Comic Con,
refuse.
please
I
welcome
want
some
to
of
be
our fabulous
toxic.
cosplayers to the stage.
Okay. Hopefully that's
All right,
okay.
here we go.
Dude, that Gotenks hair is so sick.
Now I want you to give
That
yourself
is
some room.
decent.
Give yourself a little bit of room. And on the count of 3, I want you to strike your best.
Wow, we already
pose.
got a
Now, again,
granola.
None
Nice.
of y'all called sick to work today, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the granola
granola.
one. Fuck.
Here we
That's
go.
a
Best pose
that's
on
against
3.
licensing agreements, sir.
2, 3.
He better
What do
have
you
his
think of
hands
your
up like a gun.
Comic-Con?
Come on. Hell yeah, he did.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now another pose.
Nice.
A little more dynamic. Maybe like really get
Oh,
your
he's
whole
so
body
sick.
into it. Here we go on 3.
What a
1,
what
2,
a
3.
guy. He's literally him.
One more time. Give these folks
I-
a huge round of applause.
Never get these parts of
All right, follow
panels
me this way.
where it's like we just don't have enough to
Back, they
show.
told me we didn't
Let's
have
bring some
one
cosplayers up
time.
and look at these random guys for a minute.
It could be. It
Not
could just be
to
the people
besmirch
backstage aren't
cosplay.
ready to go on yet.
They're getting groceries.
Yeah, it seems like they're running late a little bit at Comic-Con because I think the actual whole thing was supposed to start like 5 minutes ago.
45, yeah.
Mm.
But like we said, they're getting groceries.
That music is so good though.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm back here behind the screen. All these
Just
people are
remember,
back here. Are you
folks,
guys excited,
Sumitomo
ready
was
for a
always
show?
good.
Okay. Okay.
He
I said,
just
who's
sucked
ready
on
for a
Bukkake.
show?
No, okay, listen here. If we're gonna
Hey,
shit
one
on
more time,
Sumitomo,
make
we're
some
gonna
noise for
shit
those
on Top
cosplayers.
Hat.
Is Tumblr still a thing? I didn't realize that.
While
I think-
you're out there,
It is
Tumblr-
technically a
Tumblr
thing,
in
yeah.
like 10
make
years.
sure to ask
God.
I know
if
it
you
took
have
a
photo.
big
Don't
hit when
swipe
they
somebody random
killed
photo with a
porn,
stranger. It's kinda
but
weird.
I guess it
Actually,
recovered,
you know
maybe?
what? Right now,
When
in
they
this
killed
moment,
porn.
everybody take out your phone. Who's got your phone?
They
Everybody
did
take out
kill
your
their
phone.
porn.
Take out your phone. Take out your phone.
What is this guy's
All right,
shirt?
here we go. Here's what I want
SpongeBob?
you to do.
Yeah.
Selfie with a stranger.
Kinda
Go.
sick.
Take a selfie with a
Is this
stranger.
SpongeBob?
You heard it here
down
first,
the street?
folks. Dragon Ball is now SpongeBob.
There's no
We'll take a
highlights to talk
selfie with
about
all
yet,
you
chat.
strangers.
They're still waiting to go on, so this is all the preamble before the
It took
actual
way too
main
many.
show begins.
Yeah, this is the very important part of the
Alright,
channel
while
where they
your
take a
Oh, I
phone's
missed the
selfie.
super chat.
Switch it
I'm
to
sorry,
the
Miss
right.
Ebola.
So
That
it's
is quite a
not
name.
the
Miss
noise.
Ebola. $10.
see what
Heard you
you
were a
did there,
professional
see?
streamer. Here you go, big shot.
And then just
Thank
go
you very
ahead and put it
much.
away, 'cause you're not
Sorry,
gonna
I
need it
completely
again.
missed that in my
Trust me, we've got
my
professional
grocery meltdown.
videographers and photographers here in this room. They're gonna take a way
Wow,
better
sounds like you're
photos than
not
you
so much
can.
of a
We're gonna put
professional
all that
streamer
stuff
after
online.
all.
So just
That was such a
enjoy the
great
show.
dig.
Sound
Oh,
good?
man. Dude, I literally, I don't know if you saw the start of the stream, but I literally spoke to myself for 10 minutes.
So it's actually on time.
Oh, we're good? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
One more
we
time,
did
New
see
York
we did see
Comic-Con.
that.
Who's ready for a show?
Here we go.
Let's
They
go.
only ran 5
All
minutes
right,
behind. That's
Dragon
not bad.
Ball fans, please
That's punk
put your
time.
hands together and make some noise for your moderator, Monica Real.
Real.
Dragon Ball fans, that's
Monica real, as compared to Monica
Yeah.
fake.
us.
Hello, New York
Dragon
Comic-Con.
Ball
How are you guys
moderator?
doing?
Oh, I guess she's at the pub.
That's me.
All right, one more time,
Yeah.
you guys. I know it's Thursday.
That
We're
is
just
you.
getting started. How are you guys doing?
Now that we have people on the stream talking, is the
Well, thank
the levels
you all
okay?
so
Do you need me
much
to
for
adjust them? Let me
coming
know.
to the Dragon Ball special panel. New York Comic-Con has finally begun.
It's
I
always
am
so
your
crazy
MC
just
for
hearing like
today.
actual
I am
voice actors'
Monica
voices that
Real,
sound
and
just
I
like the
am
characters. It
English
just makes like
voice
this is
of
Bulma talking.
Bulma
What?
in Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Monica
lip
Real's
sync is
great.
off? Oh, I can
I
fix
got
that.
away from
One
Vegeta for the
second.
weekend. In this panel, you're going to hear the latest information about various Dragon Ball products. And guess what?
Okay, did
Today
that
we have
fix
very
the lip
special
sync?
Information for all of you gathered here in the venue. At this New York Comic-Con Dragon Ball special panel, an exclusive, mysterious new video, which has not been announced anywhere else, will be seen for the first time.
I do hope they talk about Tenkaichi 4. God, I
You
speak
guys,
for a lot of
this
people.
is really, really
Which
big
has not been
news, and I
announced anywhere else
absolutely
and will be
cannot
seen
wait
for
to
the
share
first
it with
time.
you.
Damn.
Yes!
Sparking a zero.
It did get announced.
Furthermore, at the end of the panel, we're going to be giving out special Dragon
just
Ball
hope we get a
goodies to
date or
commemorate
something.
today's event. So
PT4
please,
would be sick.
yeah, woo, goodies.
An actual Dragon Ball game I play.
So please make sure
I
that
like
you stay into the
Rial's
end of the
outfit.
panel to pick
Her
up these
shirt looks
special
like it would
items,
give me
okay?
good stats.
All right, who's ready to get it started?
What
Yeah?
the fuck?
Turned off the stream a little bit for you guys.
First, let me introduce the amazing guest who's going to help me
does look
share
like some
all of
kind
this
of
awesome new
cyberpunk.
information with you.
Yeah.
You know him as
Dude,
the
you know that
English
thing's
voice
up in
of
your
Whis.
defense for sure.
Let's hear a round of applause for
Plus
Ian
0.15.
Sinclair.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo, Ian Sinclair, our favorite human being.
Go.
Ah,
yeah.
we all love Ian Sinclair.
yeah.
That is the
so
nerdiest
cool.
motherfucker up on stage.
You know what? He needs a
Welcome,
jacket and
Ian.
he'd be Doctor
Why
Who.
don't you tell these folks a little bit about yourself?
I'm Ian Sinclair. I've been a Dragon Ball fan my whole life, and I am the English voice of Whis.
Thanks for the super chat. Potstain,
And
or is
I
it
am way
Potstam?
too excited for this panel. I still don't know what we're announcing. Backstage, they wouldn't tell me. So I'm super excited and can't wait.
All right, let's dive right into our first subject of the day.
Yeah,
and
there
that
really is
game
like a legit
information.
Dragon Ball fan.
Oh yeah, I
too.
know. Like just such authentic
First
energy
up,
radiating from him.
let's take a look at this video from the console action
Oh.
game Dragon
Well.
Ball Xenoverse
shit.
2.
No.
Ah, you.
I still haven't played that
Oh,
game.
Xenoverse 2. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
there's a new
they-
DLC coming, I believe.
I really hope that
no,
doesn't mean that they are
God.
hiding the
Oh,
trailer.
no.
That would be unfortunate. They
Maybe
never did
they're
that before.
afraid. Maybe they're like, oh, they leaked it, so you know, we'll keep them waiting.
No.
Yeah.
So what? They're just
it's been
not showing.
blocked.
Why would you
No.
live stream it then?
What's the point?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. See.
That,
This is gonna be
that would
so
suck.
funny.
I suppose.
Someone live streaming it on Twitch, maybe.
I guess, like, worst case, they'll put the trailers up immediately after. If
Yeah, we can
not,
Guys from the
I
inside.
do have a friend who's there who will maybe send photos. I guess we'll see.
Oh, that could be cool. But like, I mean, they obviously probably want to enjoy the event too. But yeah, I mean, if they're down.
No, they enjoy posting things far more than enjoying things.
Somebody just said in the chat, how is Xenoverse 2 still getting content?
Talk about
I
intense. Did
don't
that
know.
get y'all fired up?
Is the
Yeah.
Because it's
answer to that.
profitable.
Dragon
It
Ball
must make
Xenoverse
money.
Verse 2
That got
is
me
still
fired
very
up,
much
100%.
loved by many, and it's celebrating its
Ooh.
7th anniversary.
Yeah.
As of May of this year, it has reached a worldwide
7
cumulative
years
shipment
old.
of over
Fuck
10
me.
million units.
Is it
And
actually
now
7 years
we
old?
have
It actually feels
upcoming
older than that.
update
I would have guessed
roadmap.
10.
The plans are even more packed than ever before.
Maybe because
Could it be
maybe
that
because I
that's what the
take
phrase
account that
"take a
there's the other
step towards
first game,
the
but I
future"
don't know.
is referring to?
We've got an update
And
roadmap for
indeed,
Xenoverse 2.
today,
Jesus.
a big free
Wow.
update is being released. There's new event content like Festival of Universes and a new battle
let's have a
mode
look on
called
Twitter.
Cross Verses. So whether you've been playing forever or just starting, be sure to check it out. Next, we've got some info about the 1
Xenoverse 2
versus
is the new
7
GTA
asymmetric
5.
console action game Dragon
That's
Ball The
funny.
Breakers.
I mean, every
Let's take a
single
look at
video
the
game
video.
company prays
The
of getting a
breakers,
cash
man.
cow that can last that long, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't they?
Oh wow, this is
Rockstar couldn't even do it a
exciting.
second time. Sick.
The
Sick.
breakers.
It's
Wow.
gone.
All the Dragon Ball content looking hype right now. I'm loving this kind of pink / fucking navy background thing we got going on here.
To be fair, that anyone that hasn't played Dragon Ball Breakers, this weight screen that you're seeing on the stream is just about as fun as the gameplay.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
Breakers is one
Yeah.
of the worst games I've ever tried.
So bad.
It is the only
So,
game,
Dragon Ball
maybe in the
The
last 10
Breakers is
years,
an
that I
online
have
action
actively
game where
unenjoyed
overwhelming enemies
experiencing.
with incredible power like
Oh, that was
Frieza
short.
and Cell play against multiple
I suppose this
ordinary
kind of gives
citizens
like
without
like
superpowers
whatever approach
known
they're taking
as
here with this panel.
survivors
This is
in a
like really
1
giving
versus
value
7
to like the people
asymmetric
in
battle.
the arena right now or in the
Tomorrow, we have
hall.
a special
This is what they
broadcast
do with like the
planned for its
Marvel
first
stuff now, isn't
anniversary
it? It's like they
celebration.
just try to
In the
hide
video,
the trailers and
besides
then
the
release them
logo,
like 3
there
weeks
was a message that
Yeah.
said,
later or
Yeah.
"Get
something.
ready for the new season." I wonder what that could be referring to. The program will unveil information about the start date of the new season as well as update details. There are going to be some
Is Breakers
surprises
gas?
too, so be sure you stay tuned.
What?
All Dragon Ball fans can enjoy this
Is it a
special
gas game?
anniversary period, so please
ass
give it a
game.
try. and
Oh,
enjoy.
games as a service. No,
Yeah,
not really.
sorry.
I mean,
Thank you, Monica.
every game is sort of a games
Okay,
as a service
so
game now.
I'd like to present the latest product information
Yeah.
from the hugely popular trading card game Dragon Ball Super Card Game Series, which is widely played worldwide. I personally play it as well. First,
I am
let's
being
take a
held
look
at
this
gunpoint.
video.
Jesus, they really are gonna block everything, aren't they?
God damn.
Well,
Holy balls!
What's the
Oh, no.
point?
that's unfortunate.
What is the point? What is the point of this?
I mean,
stream
if
then
they're
if you're gonna
blocking the
block
card shit and the
everything?
Xenoverse stuff, like, good God, like, I mean, there's no chance they're gonna show anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like worst case, we will see what was shown through leaks on Twitter, and then we can determine ourselves what we can show. Because I mean,
Yeah.
We can effectively
Hmm.
we could do the stream ourselves if we wanted, which but,
I
yeah.
suppose. Oh, somebody said, "Damn, it's nearly 4 a.m. here. I stayed up to see a goddamn pink screen."
Oh no.
No.
Rip.
Poor soul.
So sorry. This is, yeah, but I mean, surely be to God, like once, like, how long is the actual panel itself supposed to be? An hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like once everything is done, I'm sure
Very
everything
cool.
that will be relevant will be dropped
In
online.
its 7th year,
Yeah,
the
for
Probably
sure.
Dragon Ball
already
Supercard
have
game
them
will expand
uploaded
with
and just
2
waiting.
Yeah, just ready to go live,
and go
100%.
live.
The existing environment
Yeah.
under the Zenkai series will retain its name as Masters.
But yeah, I think
the
like
other new
what we'll
environment
most
is
likely
called
see is if
Fusion
we
World.
don't see the trailer, they'll still talk about like what the thing is, and then we can
It's
go
where
from there.
players can both enjoy an intuitive card battle,
And by
equipped
then,
with
the
both
actual
physical
trailer will probably
and
be up.
digital play areas. From Masters, the
What a
Zenkai
bummer.
Series 6 set, Perfect Combination is scheduled
What a
for
bummer,
release
dude.
on December 1st,
Dude, what a bummer.
2023.
That
The
sucks
highly
so
acclaimed
much,
Z
dude.
Extra from the latest
I mean, you got to
Zenkai
know
Series
that the
5th set
majority
will
of
receive
people on the
further
planet are
enhancements,
going
so
to
look
see
forward
this
to that.
announcement
Yeah.
Furthermore,
via
for Fusion World, the
not
physical
being
edition
physically
is
at New
set
York
to release
Comic-Con.
on February
Right.
23rd.
I mean, like
New
the
York.
vast
But
majority of people you're talking about are going to see it
pre-release
like
is
uploaded either
scheduled
on
for
IGN or like
February
some other kind of like
16th.
tertiary
The
website.
digital edition
Right,
is
but the
also
idea of
planned
like,
for
you're a Dragon
simultaneous
Ball fan, you're
release
watching this
during that
stream,
period.
the screen goes pink for a minute,
And
and then you
now-
hear people talking
get all
about
this
the
right.
announcement as if you've already seen it.
And
It
now,
seems less than
at the
optimal.
Dragon Ball Special booth at New York Comic Con, we're conducting teaching
Yeah, but
events
AJ,
for
talking
Fusion
about
World.
something without
So
saying
our
it is what
staff
we've
is
been
here
doing
to
since it
explain
was
the game rules in an
announced.
easy to
That's
understand way, so
hilarious.
even
You know,
beginners to the trading card game can enjoy
It probably
So
is just
if,
to make
for
sure
those
that
who have
anyone
never
that is
experienced it before,
watching
you
doesn't
can go
like
in and play
screen
with
grab
peace
it
of
and
mind.
upload it before the people who
We're
are
distributing some of
authorized to
the
do so.
trial deck
Probably something to do with
They
that.
already have it
people who
uploaded.
participate
It's
in the
already in
teaching
the
event,
Content
and
ID
we'll have it
system.
available for all of you as
I
well.
would be surprised if that was their
So
primary
enjoy the
concern.
battles, go home, play
I
against
mean,
family and
I'm
friends,
just trying to
and
think
we
of
are
any
looking
reason why
forward
this
to
would be
seeing
the
you come
case.
on out.
Who knows?
Thank you, Ian. Okay, so have y'all seen the
He has no
giant
idea what he's
balloons of
talking
Orange
about.
Piccolo and Cell
doesn't
Max
know
at the
what that
entrance of
is.
the Dragon Ball Special booth? Who's seen them? Aren't they awesome? They're giant. So at the booth, we are giving away a Comic Con swag bag and a Sun Gohan Beast paper headset.
Hell
We've
yeah,
also got all
Beast
the latest
paper
figures on
headset.
display, so be sure to go check those out.
They're really
And
getting
if
their
you
money's
stop
worth.
by the Tamashii Nations booth next to the Dragon Ball Special booth, you'll find our New York Comic Con exclusive figure, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku Dragon Fist Explosion Exclusive Edition.
It's a pretty
This is
sick figure.
It looks amazing, and I am
Oh,
absolutely
title.
stealing this. This is
That does
mine,
look kinda
right?
sick.
I'm serious.
Stop
Alright,
moving it so they can
everyone.
zoom in.
Now we have another
This is the
special
first bit of
guest
content
with us here
we got to
today.
actually see.
Please allow me
Yeah.
to introduce
How exciting.
executive producer.
Yeah,
Akio
apparently the
Iyoku.
Star Wars
Please give him a
Celebration
warm round
did
of
the same
applause.
thing with like skipping out on trailers
Oh,
and
here
stuff.
he is,
Oh,
Akio.
the man.
I'm surprised they've allowed him to be here after he's tried to fucking pull a coup on
Yeah,
the entire
right?
company.
Oh god.
It's Mr.
Very
Tokyo
interesting.
himself.
T-shirts like that are just never going to look good.
Welcome, Iyoku-san. Would you like to tell
He's
the
got a good
audience a
energy.
little bit about yourself?
はい、ドラゴンボールのエグゼクティブプロデューサーと、鳥山先生の担当をしています伊翼と申します。今日はよろしくお願いします。
Hello, everyone. I am the executive producer of Dragon Ball, Akio Yoku. Pleased to meet you. Let's have a great time.
If
今日は会場の皆さんに
if they do blank out the
すごい情報を持っ
thing,
て
I
きましたので、
found someone
楽しみに
streaming
してい
it
てください。
live, which
Oh,
is
you've
better
got
than
it?
Today, I
nothing.
brought some
Yeah.
incredible
What's that?
information for everyone at the venue, so
I'll put it
please
in
look
chat.
forward to it.
Let's have a look.
Oh, and I'm the interpreter, Matthew
oops.
Masaru Baron. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay,
We can't wait to hear all about it,
I can
Iyoku-san.
pull some black
He's
magic
looking
here.
fresh right now.
So, we've got yet
He looks like
another
a
announcement.
discount
You want to take a look? Let's take a look.
Who's the guy who does the
Hold on.
Game Awards?
Hold on. I can.
Oh boy, pink.
I'm gonna do some black magic
Yeah.
here. Please hold while I do black magic. How am I gonna do this? I guess if I do screen.
We have an alternate source.
What
I'm
is it? Oh, I
Eyes
think
from the
this looks like a
inside, baby.
game thing.
ドラゴンボールゲームの祭典、ドラゴンボールゲームズバトルアワー、次回第4回になるんですけども、2024年
This game
1
stuff.
月27、28、LA のコンベンションセンターで開催することが決定しました。
The Dragon Ball Gaming Festival, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, will hold its 4th edition on January 27th and 28th, 2024, at the LA Convention Center.
There we go. We can put this guy in the corner. He's actually showing some of the stuff.
ゲーム中心にドラゴン
Oh
ボー
shit,
ル
look
ゲ
at
ーム
that.
ズ
That's actually
様々
really
な
good.
コンテンツを紹介するイベントです。このイベント、皆さんご
It's
存
all
知でしょ
about
う。
borders, baby.
The one downside
top
is
border.
I can't
This
read
event
the
brings together various
chat
Dragon Ball
anymore
related
from my stream,
content
so you'll
with
have to
a
tell me.
focus on games.
I guess.
Are you all familiar
Thanks.
with this
You've got a
event?
pretty good amount of super chats, but we'll probably.
The last edition was a
Wanna
huge
get to 'em
success with
later.
everyone
Okay.
getting really hyped.
ドラゴンボールといえば各種の大人気ゲームの魅力抜きでは語れないですね。ここにいる皆さんも長年ゲームをプレイしてくれ
PBS
ている
Black Magic.
人が多いと思います。
When we talk about Dragon Ball, we can't
My
overlook
screen
the
is just
allure
like
of the
loads of
various
pop-outs
popular games
of
associated
videos.
with it. So many of you here have probably been playing these games for years.
My favorite part of this live
今回
stream
も
we
ド
got
ラ
in the
ゴンボール
corner
ファイ
is
タ
how the
ー
guy
ズと
every
ドラ
like
ゴンボール
5
スー
minutes
パーカー
turns
ゲ
the
ーム
camera
マ
around
ス
to
タ
look at
ー
his
ズ
face.
世界一有名な大会を実施します。家庭ゲームとカードゲーム全くね違うゲームなんですけど、本当に熱い試合が繰り広げられますので、今回も楽しみです。
We'll have tournaments for Dragon Ball Fighters and Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters to determine the world's best. The console video games and trading
I
card
like that
games are
Ioku kind of
entirely
looks
different,
like
but
a
the matches are
terrorist
both
hostage
incredibly
right now.
intense.
Just kind of
So
being
I myself
told
am
what to
looking
say
forward
while
to
someone
these
stands
tournament
behind
He
him.
wins.
never doesn't look like a
Holy
fan.
I've heard
fuck!
that
Like,
Dragon Ball
Jump
Z
scare when that
Dokkan
dude
Battle
turned
and
his
Dragon Ball
camera
Legends have some crazy stories behind them.
Jesus.
And heads up, the event is free. The
Actually, I can
registration
pull up the
process
chat on my
starts,
phone
get
probably.
this,
Let's see.
right now. So don't forget to sign up. Each tournament player needs to register
Oh, shadow drop
individually,
for
so make sure
whatever it
you
was they
check
were
the
talking
official
about.
website and social media for
Tournament?
more details. The next Dragon Ball
Can you
Games
shadow
Hour
drop
has
a tournament?
powered up even more than last year.
Wish they'd
You
shadow
don't
drop the
wanna miss
trailer.
it. Next
If
up,
there is one.
let's talk about Dragon Ball Superhero.
There we go. I can see the chat now on my phone.
Superhero.
The 4K Ultra HD
Oh, the
edition
physical
home
release.
video will be released
Did I
in
mention
North
that's
America
green?
on November 21st.
Yes, and it will be
The
wonder what
green.
color it's gonna
Ultra
be released in this
edition will
time.
be packaged in a special
And it will be
lenticular case.
green.
and
Maybe it
will
won't be
have
green though.
holographic
We
art.
gotta.
Someone to just scream
we
on
gotta
screen,
hope.
Don't buy it.
I have no
Walmart
faith.
and
The
Amazon
Japanese version was
exclusive
green. This one
special
is definitely going to be
steelbook case
green.
edition
Oh no, it
releases
definitely
as
is
well.
green.
The Walmart
Maybe they
exclusive
learned
steelbook
about color
will feature
spaces
the
since
art
then.
of
You never
orange
know.
Maybe.
Flat.
Piccolo,
Do you know what would be
while the
unreal? It's if they
Amazon
actually made it
exclusive will
orange
have
instead of
Go
green, just to kind of
on
reflect the kind of
Ice.
orange Piccolo thing,
And
just to kind
the
of wink at the
4K
fans a
edition
bit.
isn't just
That'd be
coming
fun.
to
Oh my
America,
God.
I would
That
it's
reminds
take-
me of the
I would
people
take
that are
it.
like,
territory
the
as
green
well.
tint in Broly is
You'll be
good
able
because
to purchase it
Broly.
on these dates in these
Broly
places.
green.
Broly
As for
green.
digital, Dragon Ball Superhero is streaming
God.
right now on
Japan-
Crunchyroll.com
maybe
and
Japan's
is
just
also
green?
available on these
And that's
platforms.
why.
Maybe Japan's
And
just green.
It's like how Mexico's orange.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Battle
And the
of
Matrix
Gods
is-
is
oh, wait,
returning
it's green,
to
isn't
Whoa.
theaters.
It's also green.
Quality.
Japan is the Matrix.
Oh yeah, Battle of
You
Gods.
can't miss Bulma's
Dun, dun,
birthday.
dun.
Battle of Gods is coming back to
Toei
theaters.
Animation and Fathom
Yeah,
Events will
theatrically,
release Battle of
17th and the
Gods as a
18th.
special two-day event on October
October?
17th
Wait, that's really
and
soon.
18th in theaters
Ooh,
Wait, no,
actually,
we
that
knew
one
about
makes
this beforehand.
The extended
Yeah.
I
edition
didn't know.
cut of
Jeez.
the film includes
I remember
additional
hearing about this
15
before.
minutes to the original
check that out,
theatrical
actually.
cut, and this is the first time it'll be in theaters.
Had I not
Check out
just rewatched Battle of Gods
fathomevents.com
within like
/DBZ
the last 3
for
months, I
theater
would have totally
locations
gone.
and local
Oh, jump
listings.
scare.
Tickets are on sale now. We've prepared a special trailer just for the occasion.
What do you
so
guys
let's
think
take
his
a
name
look.
is?
Oh wait, we got a trailer going.
Hey, look, it
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
kind of vaguely syncs. I guess I have to
God damn
unmute
it.
him.
Oh,
I would've
this is
loved
loud
it.
on YouTube. Like,
Oh,
I
God,
think
it's
so.
so
I would.
good.
They're blocking a trailer for Battle of Gods.
Yeah, we really gotta protect the Battle of Gods.
You know what's hilarious is if like we cut to his screen and all of a sudden he's just seeing the pink shit as well. That'd be
Oh
very
no,
funny.
that guy is talking in his stream. Yeah, the extended cut is old. This is just.
Yeah, this is a big nothing burger at the minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna mute that
nothing
guy
really
because
new.
he's very annoying.
Big fan of his sideways flat built cap. Really living up to some stereotypes here.
Be cool if you like held his phone sideways.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty based, as the kids say.
Mm.
You say that, but you're like one of the youngest people in the actual call.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Yeah, you're not missing anything here. You could have watched
So
this
they're definitely gonna
10 years ago.
they're definitely gonna block the trailer then. For
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
If they're blocking this, like there's literally no
Yeah.
material.
Come on.
Like this is material that predates Dragon Ball Super
Yeah.
Yeah.
by like what? 2 years? 3 years?
Yeah. 2 years.
Yeah.
I suppose it's the 10th anniversary, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Fucking
is.
10-year-old.
Oh, no!
It
Why would they
was.
show that CG cut? That's like the worst
Oh,
thing. in
dude,
the
they
film.
showed the
Oh, no.
CG shot.
And it's the stinger. It's the stinger at the end of the trailer.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that is so funny.
Rubber
I
Goku's
wonder if
great.
I wonder if that's literally just a trailer from
This movie was so
when
cool,
the film
and I
was coming,
cannot
like,
wait
coming
to
out.
see
Maybe.
the extended
Wouldn't even
edition
surprise
in
me.
theaters. It's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this opportunity to see it on the big screen. Now, we'd love to dive right into our special announcement we mentioned earlier, but before we do that, Ioku-san, I understand there is some new information regarding Toriyama-sensei. Is that correct?
はい、鳥山
Oh.
先生の
Oh,
もう
interesting.
一つの名
Are you
作である
started?
サンドランドについてのお知らせです。
I had
この
Sandland.
作品は
Oh,
先生が
Sandland.
2000
Oh my
年
God.
に短期集中連載された非常
Dude,
に
this
魅
guy's
力的で
face.
骨太な
Get
スト
off
ー
the
リー
screen.
Yes, it's about.
Come on,
another
chat, sub up.
masterpiece
We
by
gotta sub
Toriyama
up. Make sure to like.
Sandland. This work is a gem
Oh
with
my
a very
God.
intriguing and solid story that Toriyama Sensei
gonna
serialized
bring the movie to
intensively
the West?
for a short period in the year 2000.
海
They
外
aren't
で
even
の映
showing
像
the
展
key
開に
art
つい
up
ては
on
も
the
う
live
少
stream.
し
We only get to
お
see it
待ち
via
いた
Hat
だきた
Guy.
いんですけど
Oh,
も
this is for the game.
実は
huh?
この
Sandland's
サンドラン
really
ド
good.
家庭用ゲームの世界
Hello.
同時発売が近く
Yeah,
に
I
予定
forgot
され
they
て
were
おり
doing a
ます
Sandland
今
Sandland
日
game.
はそのゲームの紹
It
介を
looks pretty
ぜひ
interesting.
皆さんにお聞かせください
Oh, I
Well,
thought he
I'd
was
like
gonna
you
go
to stay
Almost.
tuned for more
Almost.
updates regarding its
He thought about it.
international
So close
visual
to great.
releases.
Oh.
I'm
Damn it.
excited to share that Sandland is set to be
Ooh.
simultaneously released worldwide in the console video games very soon. I'd like to introduce this game to everyone today.
原作追体験はもちろんなんですけども
Okay,
戦
so
車
it's for
の
the Sandland
本
game,
格カ
not
スタ
the
マイズ
movie. All right.
とてつもない魅力にあふれた
So
ゲー
this,
ム
we're
です
seeing the Sandland
ゲ
game
ームの
trailers, though,
魅
right?
力を紹介する
Yes.
PV を持ってきた
They
の
that
で
not
made a
released?
trailer, so I don't know
Not
what.
only can you re-experience the original story, but the real charm lies in the comprehensive
the film
tank
come out?
customization and its incredible
I think
driving
it already came out in
experience.
think the
Japan.
film
but,
was already
We have a
released in
promotional
Japan
video
West.
showcasing
Oh.
the charms of the game.
ではぜひご覧くださいどうぞ
Take a look,
It's gonna be
enjoy.
lucky, I bet. The trailer that's
Purple.
already out.
Let's go.
Yay! Off-screen trailer.
Yeah.
Can I unmute him safely? Let's see.
Cause it's one small desert
Oh my
to
God,
expand
guys,
500
trailer.
farther until it gets swallowed up pretty much the entire world.
I don't know.
I'm not
We're
gonna
not hearing
cap,
any
bro.
audio.
We only care about Dragon Ball, so.
Oh my god, this guy is
This is a
so
good dry run,
obnoxious.
actually. I love the design of these characters.
Bruh.
Hold up. I'm just trying to go in between this shit.
Go away from the trailer. Why? Oh.
I'm Sheriff Rao.
Oh, the trailer's done. That's fun.
Legendary spring.
That looks like the same engine as Sakura.
10K viewers, chat. 10K. 10,000 people.
Damn,
I got 24.
Bro, this stream is like.
That's insane, dude.
Hey guys, we've got an update.
Yo,
on
we did this shit at
Akira
10
Toriyama.
times, bro.
He's
What
been
the
booked
fuck?
for tax evasion.
Working on a game.
Get the channel to 100 fucking K,
Yeah,
chat.
just
Get the
say,
channel to 100K.
Introduce this
Stop
Sandland
playing,
trailer.
bro.
It's an
Something,
I would
update.
actively
something is
unsub
gonna drop
from you.
for Dragon Ball. That's hype as shit. They're hyping this up. They're hyping this up. So this isn't even Dragon Ball. It doesn't matter.
This guy is so
This is a
funny.
video game, by the way. This is a video game.
No, really? Is it a video game? No way.
Oh, dude, he's pointing. Do you think he's soy facing behind the camera?
You know what's actually really... Seeing people like this is actually really good for like my
Maybe,
mental
yeah.
health. If I ever see someone I disagree with on Twitter, I'll just imagine it's him.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, if we can get some, like, red arrows.
Yeah, I appreciate the donation. My guy ain't gonna lie, most people just care about. I agree. I'm only here for Dragon Ball shit. I'm only here for Dragon Ball shit. But this is showing. It's preluding to the Dragon Ball.
Can't wait for
shit.
the point later in the panel where some bodyguards show up and drag him out on stream.
He's been live swatted at the stream.
That just makes me think of that. I think it was a Latin America cam rip of Broly, where a dude was like jizzing his pants over Gogeta's reveal, and the cinema staff just rush him and put their hand over the camera. It's so good.
All right, everyone. Whew. Are you ready? It's the moment you have all been waiting for. It is.
Thank you for.
It is time for us to share the mystery-shrouded new video we teased in the panel announcement.
Okay.
Make sure you
Are you guys ready to see the world premiere?
Yeah. Okay, let's keep silent.
Here we go.
World premiere. I think it blocked.
Time to enjoy this at
Okay, they're not showing it.
So please be sure to check it out on the official Toye Animation YouTube channel.
Toye.
We're about to reveal some extremely
Oh, so they are
exciting
gonna release
information.
it, right?
Here we go.
Oh, cool.
Let's roll the video.
I can't believe we're gonna have to
Flip it.
watch this reveal in 280p.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on.
stop! Flip it, dude.
Flip it, come on.
Come on, I want to see his face.
Hold up, chat. Hold up.
Oh my
Hold
god.
up. They're hyping it up. They're hyping it up, chat.
Really
They're
glad
hyping
he's
it up,
yelling
chat.
over this.
They're hyping it up. They're hyping it up. Hold up. They're hyping it up. They're
Shut
going
the
back in
fuck up
time.
and show the
Dude,
screen.
this better not be magic,
Put it
bro.
on the screen.
This is ridiculous. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is hype. Oh god, we're getting.
This reveal is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, that's sick.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Isn't that 2018 actually?
Let's go.
I think that's just the start, yeah.
This is too hype. Let's go. Do it.
That's a pretty sick trailer, to be fair.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
What is it?
2020.
Dragon Ball Super, baby. Please don't be magic. Please don't be magic. Please don't be magic. What is this shit?
Oh, don't be magic.
Please don't be
It
magic.
looks like magic.
Please don't be magic.
Dude, shut
Please
up.
don't be magic. Please don't be magic.
Oh, it looks like magic.
This doesn't look like more arc.
dickhead.
This is good. What is this?
Is that Tapion?
What the fuck is this?
What is that? Who are they?
It's what you're
Oh
saying.
my
It's
fucking
really
goodness.
pretty.
God, this is so pretty.
Hold up.
It's really great color direction.
A story.
Oh my god.
In Dragon Ball.
Nah, it's magic, chat. It's magic. It's magic. This looks. This does.
This looks.
Chat, sub up.
CG Shenlong.
The fuck is this? Look at these animations. It's magic. No. Oh my god. No.
Those are some great shots.
No.
Yeah, they're really
No. No.
Why would
No,
you be
give us
sad?
this.
Shut up.
We don't want this. This
Yeah,
looks cool though.
they're showing it. That's-
This looks cool though. This looks cool.
40th
This looks cool.
anniversary. Good god.
This looks cool. This looks cool.
I'm waiting.
This
Oh
looks
my-
cool.
Dude,
It's
get your
okay,
fucking
it's okay,
face
chat.
off the screen.
It's the
Jesus
Dream
Christ.
God. It's magic. No.
Everybody, please take
Oh my
note of
God,
how
bro, what the
lovingly
fuck is
modern
this?
Toriyama this looks.
No.
Yeah.
Cool, I can
God,
start picking
I-
up some of the drawings.
No.
The animation looks really.
Nobody asked for
I
this.
really love like the art direction, like this, the lighting.
We
and
just
colors are
wanted
so cool.
Moro.
This guy is the worst kind of Dragon Ball fan.
The animation looks so good.
Stuff in theaters.
Oh man, look at that Goku.
So sick.
That looks so hype.
Oh, they changed the name to Daima. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Go. Bro, as a Dragon Ball fan, I don't care.
They
I'm
changed
fucking
it last
hype.
second.
I'm here for it. No one asked for this, but it's
Alright,
hype.
Get this guy off the
It's
fucking
hype.
screen.
It's
Fall
hype. I'm fucking hype.
2024. What the fuck?
Oh my god, a
So
whole
just
year.
so
I'm
you
still
know,
watching
this
it.
is the first time that Ian
At
and
least
I
it's not
have
called
seen the video
magic.
as well, and I'm
That
like,
is
I'm trying
way
to-
longer than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, goosebumps.
Wow.
That is so cool. I have
Okay.
so many questions.
Now we can mute that
Now,
guy
let's
and
get
never
right
hear
to
him
it.
again.
Yoku-san, I'd like to hear from you about this new production.
皆さんどうでしたか
Did you guys like it?
はい、ドラゴンボールの新作
Very
アニメ
interesting what
シ
they
リー
did
ズが
show.
2024年の秋にスタートすることが決定いたしました。
Yes, the new Dragon Ball anime series has been confirmed to start in the fall of 2024.
That is
It
actually
was
nuts that it's
absolutely
so far off.
stunning. I have to say, the visuals and animation
very
were
far
stunning, and
away.
there were so
A
many
full year away.
intriguing aspects, I should say. With the video, Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma were smaller in size and
It's
looked like a
interesting
little
that
younger, maybe.
everyone's a
Could you
kid
shed
now.
some light on what that
That's
means?
crazy.
とても気になりますね。
That is intriguing, yes. It's very curious.
まあちょっとね、言えないこともあるんですけども、
There are some things I can't say, but
今回は鳥山明先生が原作、ストーリー、キャラクターデザインほか、本当に制作に深く関わっている作品です。
one thing I can tell you that is in this production, Akira Toriyama sensei has been deeply involved beyond his usual capacity, overseeing the original work, story, character design, and more.
なんなら今までで一番気合入ってるかもしれません。
Although I can't go to
I'm
too
glad all
much
their clothes
details.
became children with them too.
世界観やメイ
The
ンキャラ
best
クタ
part
ー
of
が
this is
乗り
that we
物、
just
ちょっと出
finally
てきます
got
ね。
Goten and Trunks being aged up,
そして
and then we get
い
this.
ろんなキャラクター、たくさんの設定書き下ろしてますんで、ストーリー面だけじゃなくて、まあそれもそうなんですけど、新しい本当に今回出てましたけど、誰も見たことない新しいエピソードなんで、そちらぜひ楽しみにしてください。
Power confirmed.
Not only in the stories, but he has meticulously crafted
You say that like you didn't
elements,
draw it like
including the
a day
world,
ago.
main characters, vehicles, monsters, and even
Where'd this
minor
key art in the
characters,
corner of the screen come from?
and entirely new episodes for the storyline. So please look forward to the start of the series.
I have to ask, and I know that
I think
it's
the most
really
curious
the
thing
question
to me
that's
about
on
this entire
everyone's mind
presentation,
that's in
honestly,
this
has been
room.
like the release date.
Is Whis
Because I
gonna
was
be
under
in
the
it?
impression that it was going to be coming at the latest, like maybe spring.
Yeah, I was surprised. It was
Oh,
projected
yeah,
this
it's
year
more
originally.
time.
Yeah.
ブルマは出ます。
I mean,
ブルマはね
oh my god, this
I'm
guy's
not gonna
showing
say
his YouTube.
no, maybe, but I can guarantee you
I
Bulma's
mean,
gonna be in it.
the
Oh,
beauty
good,
of
good.
a web
Need
anime
Bulma.
is that there are less stringent schedules to abide
forward
by.
to
There are
that.
no
Yeah.
time slots.
For
to
sure.
fill.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, like, I mean,
Don't worry,
there's
you
loads
can
of
watch me, it'll be
positives
great.
from a production standpoint. I'm just curious, though, because, like,
I was also
yeah,
surprised by the title.
it's a very
It was,
long way to
Daima.
announce
Hold on, let's
It's
hear about the
something
title.
different than we've ever
Yeah.
heard before. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Okay.
ドラゴンボールダイマーは、鳥山先生がこれまでとはまた違った強めなネーミングということで自ら考えられたタイトルです。
The title Dragon Ball Daima is a name that Toriyama Sensei himself devised, aiming for a strong and compelling impact, different from what we've seen before. In fact, we went through a long process of brainstorming various ideas before finalizing it.
Yeah, no shit. All your fucking set is in magic.
決まるまでとっても長い時間がかかってこのコミコンの直前に決まったんです。
For the finalization, it actually took way up to the edge. In fact, we decided it like a few days ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
ね、もうさっきも言いましたけど、冒険と
I heard everybody talking about Dragon Ball Magic, and they were like, "We'll show you, bitch."
Yep.
I'm so happy they changed it. That's
Yeah,
such
that is a much
nice
better
little
name for sure.
We will bring the world.
I liked Magic. It took me a while to realize it was meant to be a nod to like magical adventure.
Excitement.
But yeah, I like it.
そういえば鳥山
I
先
think
生といえ
it's
ばですね
funny that you can
今日
take away
こ
two
の新
letters
作
of
発
that
表
and
に寄
it's
せて
Dragon Ball
ニュー
Die.
ヨークコミコンの皆さんにメッセージを
Considering the
More
stuff,
importantly, the
yeah.
Dragon Ball
こちらを
multiverse guys are saved.
読みたいと思います。
That's true.
Another surprise for all the New York Comic Con fans. I actually brought a letter
Dead by
from
Daylight's Furious.
Toriyama Akira Sensei to read for you guys. So please listen up.
Oh, cool.
読みますね。
Here I go.
Here we go.
こんにちは。原作者の鳥山明です。現在、ドラゴンボールの新作を制作中です。タイトルはドラゴンボールダイマ。ダイマというのは造語で、漢字ではダイマ、大きい間ですね。英語ではイビ、発音がちょっと違う。
Evil.
イボーといった感じでしょうか。ある陰謀で悟空たちはなんと小さくなってしまいました。解決のために新たな世界に乗り込むことに。 未知の不思議な世界で繰り広げられる大冒険と激しいアクション。特に悟空は体の小ささを補うために久しぶりに如意棒を使っての戦闘が懐かしいかも。今回も基本ストーリーや設定、デザインの多くを書かせてもらってます。いや、いつもよりかなり気合が入ってるかもしれません。
The actual
ドラゴ
stream
ンボール
popped
の
up
世
a
界
little
観の謎にも迫る
explainer
展
on the
開、
term
いつもとは
Daima.
ちょっと違う可愛くそして激しい戦いを楽しんでください。鳥山明ということです。
More Daima information will be announced during the next Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour.
はい、そうですね。この後のドラゴンボールダイマの情報を楽しみにしてください。
Of course, you will get more information at the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, so please look forward for more information on Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima is a made-up term, which in Japanese characters would be Daima, or in English would be something like evil.
Exciting. Finally, I'd like to ask Ioku-san if you have a message.
So it's
to share
essentially
with the
Dragon
fans.
Ball evil.
はい。ドラゴンボールダイマ、ドラ
I
ゴンボー
wonder
ルダイマ。
how the
ぜひ
Western
覚え
Who
てくだ
says
さい。
I'm so sorry for overstepping the
Dragon Ball
line last
Daima.
month?
Dragon Ball Daima, Dragon Ball
Sorry about that,
Daima.
guys.
Please remember this name.
は
I
い、
wonder how they're
それ以外
gonna
ゲームはじめ商品とか、
are they
もち
gonna
ろんドラゴン
translate
ボー
that
ル
in
自身
the
の
in
ね
the
これ
English
からも
version
どん
or
どん
just
パワ
gonna
ーアップ
keep
し
it
て展
as
開していきま
is?
す。
I mean, clearly not. This is the English reveal.
Of course,
Yeah.
don't forget,
Suppose.
we also including the games and merchandise. Dragon Ball will continue to evolve and expand. So everyone, please look
Dragon Ball
forward
Big
to
Evil.
everything about Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I can't quite read the second character, but dice are like great, and then I guess that's the same
All right,
as
everyone.
you know
So we'd like
the
to
Ma
film some
from
comments for the
from
Dragon Ball
like
official
Masaku
site
and
as you
whatnot.
exit. So if you see Matthew out and about, he might approach you for a word. If you're open to having your photo featured on the site or
Ball.
sharing
Yeah,
your
I guess,
thoughts
like-
about this panel, we would
Yeah, super
greatly
evil, great
appreciate it.
demon,
And
kind
some
of
of you
maybe.
might also know Victory Uchida-san. He's going to be there as well. So please look forward to that and hope to get some interview on that. Thank you.
I wonder if the thing's been
は
uploaded
い
yet.、
本日のパネ
I
ル
was
セ
just
ッシ
checking.
ョ
I
ンの
don't see
締めに
anything yet, but
さらにあの方から
we will have a
メッ
great
セージがあり
time
ます
frame
ので
stepping through that.
それをご覧になっ
I
て
am
いただき、
surprised they
お分かりしましょう。
didn't show
To close today's panel session, we have a
some of those
message
other
from
characters,
that
yeah.
special
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
So
It
let's
makes
take a look
sense.
and bid out for
It
It
one.
does
makes
make
sense.
Here it
sense,
is.
but it is interesting. All right, what are they showing now?
Special message.
Oh,
Oh, you
it's
can't.
Oh, I
Masaku
gotta go
Misawa.
back to the face guy. Oh,
My
it's Misawa.
God.
Our beloved cutie.
Something else? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, the face guy.
It's so late.
This is the GOAT. This is literally the GOAT.
At least he respects Nozawa.
Sounds just like him, dude.
I think that was incidental.
What?
There's a long streak.
Wait, what'd you say? Bruh. This man said she's low-key a baddie.
Wow.
Man! Ah! Man! Ah! Okay. She always brings the hype, dude.
The emotional whiplash I'm experiencing hearing Nozawa and then Hat Guy is great.
It is what it is. It is what it is. As a Dragon Ball fan, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I just was expecting more, honestly.
What a better way
the
to
riddle
wrap up
from
the
the
Dragon Ball
Batman
special panel.
2022?
Thanks, Nozawa-san, and thank you all for being here with us today. But before you go, let me
Wow.
remind you about our special souvenirs we have. These will be available as you're leaving.
As the
We
stream is
have
ending,
this
most likely the
awesome
video will be
pin that
uploaded
has
shortly.
a little Goku
Yeah.
over there
Yeah,
with
probably.
Dragon
Or made
Ball,
public,
with the
I should
Dragon
say.
Ball Dragon Ball special panel
I
underneath.
can't believe they
And
showed
then
literally nothing on the official
We
stream.
also
That's
have this T-shirt
insane.
here with
Yeah, it's kind of
again.
crazy.
Oh, it's literally the
Blind
setter.
stream.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's even got
Dragon
a Dragon Ball
Ball.
special panel on the front.
That's a cool
NYCC,
t-shirt.
So this is a really
I'd
great
definitely have
collectible.
that.
So you guys on your way out, please don't forget to pick these up. Thank you all
Let's
for
see that
joining
on
us here
eBay for
today. I
$1,000
hope you're as excited about Daima
Yeah,
as
that is
we
my shirt,
are.
though.
And
Interesting,
safe travels, and thanks for joining us, guys.
There's a juxtaposition to be had between that
One
and
more time, make some noise for our
the initial
Dragon
key
Ball
art that
panel.
Shintani did for Broly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, no. Tenkaichi 4.
So it
I said
really
something
was
very
just
similar.
a teaser. Interesting.
Yeah.
They showed very, very little.
Yeah. It makes complete sense why though.
Yes. So, man, I'm now in like a predicament because
Yeah.
there's
Yep.
yeah. What can I say? What can I not say? Well, okay, right. I guess I'll clarify a couple things because it did show some stuff that was relevant to what leakers had spoken about, and stuff that also wasn't true. So, okay, I guess I'll clarify one thing. One of the leaks that came out was that the series would have multiple art styles, that it would also have a bunch of CG in it as well. So that was one of the half-truths that really bothered me, because the show doesn't. That implies that it swaps back and forth between all these different art styles. Not the case. The first episode of the show, when people are still adults, will have the classic Z style that you saw in that teaser. And one of the chief animation supervisors is Chikashi Kubota, and he will be handling that first half of that episode like you saw in the intro to Superhero. So that will be that. When they are then wished into kids, again, like you saw in the teaser, the style will then shift, and you will get that modern Toriyama kind of chibi-looking thing that moves on from there. That will be the art style for the series. As far as CG goes, I think when people saw that leak that was like, oh, it will have CG, they were like, oh no, is it going to be like swapping to stuff that looks like Dragon Ball Superhero? No. Is it going to be like Dragon Quest Dai, where it would like randomly swap to CG fight scenes? No. 2D fighting, nothing to worry about. The CG is for the ships. You don't have to worry about CG action and characters and stuff, as far as I've been told. That's one thing. As far as the tone of the series, because that really didn't show too much about the tone, and I think people are going to be looking at that teaser for a while now going, oh god, what even is this series? Like, is there tension? Because one of the things that was specified in the leak as well was, oh, this series is for young kids. This is going to be different from, previous series. It's kind of true to an extent as far as the younger kids thing goes. It is definitely trying to make it slightly more relatable to a younger audience, because obviously we have grown with Dragon Ball. But I will say, with that, you also have to understand what being aimed at kids means in Japan versus like in the West, In the production document itself, it cites Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen as two of its biggest inspirations for this series, because it's all about, going around and, going from sort of place to place like you would see in Demon Slayer, right? So it's that kind of vibe. It's, I guess, on paper, when you see they are turned into kids and they go off on an adventure, that suddenly screams, oh my god, it's GT, That is, I suppose, half true if you look at it on paper, but it's not that. When you get to see more of the show, you will see that more than anything, this show is a JRPG. It is Dragon Quest. It is Blue Dragon. It is going from exotic place where you land on a planet, and there is like a micro story within that ties into the grander narrative. It's that kind of story. It's not GT, So I would keep that in mind going forwards. As far as some of the staff go, which I think is probably the most interesting stuff to talk about
and exciting bit.
Yes, definitely the most exciting bit. So they didn't announce it on the stream, but it was part of the leak. Katsuyoshi Nakatsuru is the character designer for the show, which is, very exciting. He was the character designer for the Boo arc of Z, also did GT, and, has kind of been on and off the franchise for a very long time. It's great to see him back doing designs. I've seen a good chunk of them, and they do look very nice, but they are incredibly modern Toriyama. So I think, like, if you are expecting, early 2000s Nikatsuru, yeah, maybe adjust expectations. That's why, Goku and everyone has that very, like, chibi modern Toriyama look, because it's so... I mean, Toriyama's involvement in the series is nuts. Like, they are not kidding when they say that this is the most involved that he's been in the series ever. They say that a lot. This time, very true. He has really been hands-on with the animation stuff, like, not just looking at designs, but, like, actually looking at cuts of animation, making sure everything, moves like he wants. Like, it's, it is really Toriyama through and through, which is quite exciting, because, before he's written scripts and, like, he's given designs, but it's never, it's never been quite like this, which is, yeah, really, really interesting. As far as some of the other staff go, let me just pull up my staff list real quick. The art designer, art direction for the backgrounds is Takahashi Kurahashi, who some of you may know from the 2008 OVA, the Yo Son Goku special, which had really stunning backgrounds.
Oh, wow.
Really stunning backgrounds. The color design is from Rumiko Nagai, who also did Dragon Ball Super Broly's color design, which is great as well. On the direction front, one of the leaks that came out, which unfortunately was, I do admit, was from me. It was one of the first things I was told a long time ago. One of the co-series directors is Aya Kamaki, who was a series director, co-series director on One Piece's Wano arc, and she is incredibly talented. She did the dancing scenes as well in One Piece film Red. So, yeah, she's got a great vision, but she's not alone. There is a second series director who... oh, man, it's a questionable one. But it's Yoshitaka Yoshima, who is mainly known as a solo animator from Dragon Ball Super, which sounds insane. He did a lot of storyboards for Super, though, and was very, very good. But yeah, he is a co-series director with Kamaki, which is, yeah, one of the most bizarre, mind-blowing additions to the series. Yeah, really, really fascinating. As far as chief animation supervisors go, this is where it's kind of just like a checklist of, like, the most insanely cool names
Anyone
possible.
you know.
Yeah. Chikashi Kubota, Naohiro Shintani, Yuya Takahashi, Miyako Tsuji. It is name after name after name after name after name after name. Like, it is big. Really huge. You really just can't get better than that. And, that's just the chief animation supervisors, the people who, if you're not aware, are in charge of, going from episode to episode and ensuring everything is polished up and looks great and awesome. That would be stunning. And then, of course, the regular supervisors and the key animators, there are just a shitload of people that you would normally expect. I mean, I won't name specifics, but you can expect to see the likes of Shida, like you see in chat. Like, there are a lot of amazing names. From seeing some of the cuts of animation and from talking to some of the staff on the show, there's a real big emphasis on hand-to-hand combat, and especially using the Nyoibo. There's going to be a lot of very cool action with that at the forefront, as opposed to lots of key blasts and key spam. You shouldn't expect that. This is very much going back to the hand-to-hand roots of Dragon Ball, as opposed to the, like, insanity of, like, auras and, blasts and all that stuff that, we've seen from Dragon Ball for a very long time. It's definitely like that. So that would be really cool. Trying to think what else is probably okay to say. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll say that, like, if you are a fan of Super and sort of interested to see a lot of connective tissue to Super don't. That is very much not a thing. Yeah, Daima definitely.
Looking at the trailer, it did look like it's coming up at like a particular point in time that seems like similar.
Yeah. So it takes place within the span of where Super is, between the end of Boo and the end of Z, in that slot once again. But you shouldn't go in expecting fucking to see God and Blue and Ultra Instinct and all of that stuff pop up over and over again like you would in a Super sequel.
So sort of like an alternate timeline, so to speak.
But not. Yeah, I don't know.
Based on based on like what's been said about the first episode, like the first half of it being, they're all old. I think it's just going to be a case of they don't get a chance to use them, and then they become kids. That's it. Boom, gone.
Yeah. So, it's not that it necessarily isn't part of the Super continuity, but it's kind of like, how I have the perfect example. You know how in Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? Despite the fact that it briefly acknowledges the Tournament of Power, you weren't seeing stuff like Vegeta's like crazy blue form. You like saw maybe arguably a glimpse of Ultra Instinct. It wasn't referencing loads of stuff from Super. So just don't expect that. It's not that kind of story at all. Yeah, it's a very exciting show. The schedule is insane.
Ridiculous.
Really just
even more ridiculous than we thought.
Yeah, it is nutso. One thing before we move on, I should say, going back to when I said that like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen were inspirations as far as like that kind of demonic magical tone kind of thing. This series will have that light-hearted charm, and there will be serious moments, but it's not taking the edgy aspects of those shows. Like you shouldn't go in there expecting pure edge. Like that's not gonna be a thing.
Buckets of blood everywhere.
Yeah, like it's not a gory show. When I say they take inspiration from that, it's it's in the design doc. It's not in the production doc. It's not that it's like it's not going to be the insane fucking miserable experience of Jujutsu Kaisen or the very bloody, at times very dark aspects of Demon Slayer, but it's going for that kind of adventure vibe, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What else?
Dragon Quest vibes.
Yeah, I mentioned that. So one thing I'll say is that there weren't characters revealed in that trailer who are pivotal, who are arguably as much of a main character as Goku. And yeah, it's very interesting seeing those and how that's all connected and the sort of politicking that goes in there. That wasn't revealed. I presume they will leave that for another trailer, so I will not talk about that until the time comes. Go on.
It makes sense, right? Because for such a crazy new property like this, which is really a shock to the senses for a lot of people who are just expecting Super 2, you want to establish a baseline. You want to see familiar faces. So it makes sense from that front. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, the parallel to draw would be if, a GT, the first ever trailer for GT dropped and it shows Goten and Piccolo and Gohan, but no Pan or Trunks. Like it makes sense, but yeah, it's very interesting to see.
Yeah, they did show Shin in the trailer, so I can pop up that render as well. So yeah, there's another one. As far as production timelines go, this is where it gets really interesting, actually. When I talk, because I was saying that it's obviously very well scheduled and has been in production for a very long time. So, yeah, let me pull up the information on that real quick, just so I don't get anything wrong. 1 second. I don't want to put it on screen and accidentally fucking show everything.
Oh god.
That
This
would
is
be a
what I was
nightmare.
talking to you before. Like, you're replaying with fire here.
Yeah, well, I fucking accidentally opened up the staff list document on the screen and had to say an extra name that I didn't want to, but oh well, it's fine. It's one extra name. So yeah, here we go. So the production began at the tail end of 2021. Was when it all started, and Toei created a pilot for the first half of 2022 based on this concept. They did this so that Shueisha and Toriyama could basically see the concept in motion and check that it was, actually going to be executed in a way that Toriyama was really happy with. The reason being is that we as fans obviously know that Super didn't have great animation, especially very early on. At the best, it was inconsistent. They're really aware of that, and they don't want that to happen again. That is a big mantra. Again, one of those production document things of, we don't want to repeat what we had before. There's a big emphasis on character model likeness. It won't be melting with dodgy ass drawings constantly. That was a big thing. So yeah, began 2021. Pilot was in 2022, and then staff began to be recruited in April 2022. And once Dragon Quest Dai finished, animation really kicked into swing, which was around October, which was similar to what some of the leakers said about, I believe they said September, but yeah, October was when people came in. So you can expect a lot of the big names from Dragon Quest Dai, which was obviously a great looking series, which is really awesome. I think that's probably about it. I mentioned the animation supervisors.
Just looking at some of the stills here, that have been cropped from people on Twitter and stuff. God, some of I just love the background art, and all that kind of stuff. And with there being still a year before its release, I can only imagine the level of polish it's going to have across the board. It's going to be nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's it might be worthwhile to reestablish what sort of a timeline anime usually gets in a production schedule versus this. Because
that's
fair. A huge difference.
Yeah, big difference. So yeah, God. So we're seeing this come out. What did they say? Spring 2024, right?
Fall 2024.
Fall
2024. Sorry, so that's autumn for me. Yeah, so a very long time away. Yeah, that's essentially almost about 3 years if we're talking about pre-production, from the
at least 2
onwards.
of solid production.
Yeah, so a very very long time. And if we compare that,
is that unheard of? That amount of time for pre-production?
It's a pretty long time. You don't see that too often. The trailer is up apparently. Cool.
Oh fuck yeah! Throw it on.
Oh hell yeah!
Drop me a link, please.
Poster up in the chat,
and we'll watch.
Boy, let's go.
I'll try and search for it as well, real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I got it here.
You got it? Poster.
Yeah, dropping in general.
Perfect.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool.
Look at that.
Let's watch this together.
In full HD.
I'll mute this for everyone. 1 second. Amazing. Yeah, it's great to see that. Yeah, I have not seen finished footage. I've only ever seen like layouts and Gengar. So yeah, that's sick. Let's have a little frame step through some of that. What are your general impressions based on that? I think it looks stunning.
There's so much energy in like.
Hello, I've watched it now.
Yep.
Hello. The compositing is so good. That's
Yeah.
like better than anything before.
Yeah, it looks very, very nice. Yeah, I'm curious to frame step through it, see if there's anything that comes up that sticks out to me.
Yeah. There's one of the early rotational shots of whatever antagonist is
look at all
going
these
on
drawings.
there.
Yeah,
Has a
there's
lot
lots-
of great
Imagine
Z
Vegeta.
stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's loads of Kubota in the background of that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love to see that.
The integrated CGI looks really good too, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems
I
to
agree.
line up with what I was saying about how like it's not the actual characters, it's like the big stuff, you know, like the ships
Like
and the
huge
creatures sort of
stuff.
thing. Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, like yeah, Shenlong's an obvious one.
I think a lot of people in that rotational of the Kubota stuff are going to think that those are CG, but it's just that he draws stuff so CG looking. It's insane. I remember thinking
look
some
really
of his
cool.
stuff from the beginning of Superhero was CG, but it's just
So modern.
the way he approaches shading is very much in line with
Mad
that.
lad.
It looks like in the first episode there's like some kind of fight going on between Vegeta and Goku, and it gets interrupted by this.
Naturally.
One of those
Yeah.
Vegeta drawings looks very Ishigama for a sec.
People who are like, there's like that bit at the start where there's like a bunch of different screens surrounding these two new characters. Like,
Yep.
like there's a really big emphasis they're placing on like Bibbidi. It's like Bobbity and
Ooh.
like. So I'm wondering.
Yeah.
The
lines look
compositing is
very
interesting. Yeah, like it kind of has that Broly look to it, but it's very slightly different. It's not quite the same. But it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Slightly looks very smooth.
They're so
Mr.
cute.
Satan is so funny.
Yeah, the
Oh, dude, yeah,
animation
Baby
is
Mr.
just
Satan's
stunning.
great.
Absolutely stunning animation.
Yeah,
This is just
I
you.
think it
This
is-
is you, Tyson. Baby Mr. Satan is you.
What I do?
Wow.
What do you mean?
It just gives you energy to me. I don't know why. It just has
As
very-
in what I look like in real life or what I draw?
no,
big
like
Tyson
you
energy.
IRL, just like you, it has you energy to it.
I see. That's fair. He looks so great.
I
I think I think it's pretty easy to draw the conclusion. Talking about what Mark was saying about how much of an emphasis there is on Bibbidi or Bobbity stuff, given the fact that both of these antagonists are also wearing Dabura-looking capes. I don't
Yeah.
think it's that hard to draw the conclusion that these antagonists are going to be like a demon theme.
They're
Yeah.
certainly magic wielders or something. Yeah.
Odd Kid
Those
Roshi,
two
oh my
guys at the
God.
beginning looked like one of them looked like a tall, like
Why is Krillin dressed like
guy.
Roshi?
I thought that was Krillin, but it's
Oh, that
Roshi.
is Roshi! Holy
It is
fuck.
Roshi.
That is Roshi.
I
Oh my
actually just
God.
Why does
completely
Krillin
tripped
have
there
a
for a
nose
second.
and
Holy
this-
fuck.
He looks so
That's
cute.
hilarious.
I've
I
never
wonder
the
if that
seen
was
irony
due
of-
to, like, just
ever.
not knowing how to control his key, maybe, or something. I don't know.
They're so cute. Yeah,
I
I
do think it's
really,
hilarious.
I
It's
really
like-
like the compositing. I was really worried about that aspect
Yeah.
of it, but no, it is really nice.
Yeah, it
And the
looks good.
colors as well. I mean,
Yeah.
we've obviously harped a million times about how important the colors of Dragon Ball Super were for how, frankly, ugly it was. And
Yeah.
it is, you will
It's
see
so
a
pretty.
difference here.
This is like this shot here specifically with like Korin and Goku on that thing. It's just so pretty. The sunset and everything is just so perfect.
Yeah.
It's funny to see this shot and how it's just straight up from the character sheet.
Yeah.
People asking in chat what I think
Yeah.
about the hair highlights. So I have a couple comments on that. I don't love them, but I think they look fairly tasteful. Just in general, I'm not a fan of them personally, but they seem at least reasonably well implemented. They're not obnoxious. They're just kind of there. I will say what's interesting is that one of the Sete sheets doesn't have any highlights on them. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like going to necessarily be a consistent thing, but yeah, personally, I they're fine. Would I prefer it to be pure black? Sure, but considering this is supposed to be modern Toriyama, and those are exactly how he draws his hair highlights. That's fine, fair enough.
Yeah, that's the important bit, is that the hair and most every part of these design sheets are just in line with how Toriyama draws Dragon Ball now, which is, I think, probably maybe the most unique part of this series, because other than Sandland, we just have not gotten that style in full before now, and here we are.
I wonder what kind of freedom they're going to get now with animation now, because they're not going to have to draw all these complicated muscle shapes and everything. I'm just looking at his
Yeah.
arm now; it's all skinny and stuff.
Yeah, this is really nice.
DBZ fans are screaming.
That's a really nice cut.
Yeah, it's great.
Those smears are cool. Wow.
What was with that space pod going to Earth there?
Let's have a look. Let me rewind a little bit.
No idea.
It looks like a
Smeary
Saiyan
boy.
pod, but that can't be right.
No,
I
yeah,
think
there was
it's-
a frame of that being a Saiyan pod, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Probably a flashback or something.
the individual
Yeah,
drawings
maybe.
are really nice.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the drawings.
Every frame a painting.
You couldn't like this is one of the big things you couldn't do with like,
So adorable.
super. You couldn't do that. So you couldn't go frame by frame and get a nice,
Yeah, you know,
like a nice drawing.
I've not
every
even
time.
thought about that until just now, but there's a line filter situation here, or
Yeah.
a large lack thereof.
No, it's there.
At least compare,
No,
I mean,
it's,
compared to how they approached it in DBS Broly and
Yeah, well, that's what I
Dragon
was
Ball
saying.
Super.
Like it's
They've
there, but
pared
it's
down
slightly
more
different.
in line with previous stuff.
I think it's
Yeah.
like it's consistent with the way that the
It looks more like Dai.
Superhero
Dai
opening.
Yeah.
It does look a lot
yeah.
like Dai.
Dai and
Looks very similar to
Magical
that.
Girl.
The art direction really is stunning. I love all
Every
of these
aspect.
environment designs. It really feels
Yeah, I
like
love all the
a
different
proper-
colors of the different places that there are. It's really
Just
cool.
washed in color.
This is extremely Final Fantasy coded.
Yeah, it's definitely got the JRPG vibe to it.
There's Poppy.
Oh yeah.
You can really see the remnants of the filter there with that hand.
They've really
Yeah.
turned the filter up for the flashback stuff. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's probably a deliberate choice.
Here we go. Here's some classic looking stuff.
Yeah, look at it go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that smear.
Some smears. Oh my god.
Smear
Jeez.
Smear Jita.
I do not recognize that style at all.
That
I
is
really like it.
yeah, that's cool.
I'm guessing
That's
this is
very
the...
cool.
early Nakatsu looking.
That's like the hands are fucking class.
Damn.
Was that is that thingy? Oh god, what's his name? I've forgotten him.
Kubota?
No. No, who's the guy who does
Takahashi?
the hands?
Oh,
No, Karasawa.
yeah. I mean, it's tough because this cut moves. The cut moves like Takahashi, but kind of looks like Kubota. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Takahashi, but we'll see. Well, let me.
Yeah, it
do
doesn't
some-
look like him at least.
The under,
I mean-
yeah,
Oh
the
my
the
God.
under face looks like Takahashi to me because I remember he did a tutorial on how to draw a lot of different Dragon Ball characters from like different
He does
angles.
like
Oh.
really round mouths.
Loving
Takahashi.
the blob face hidden there.
The impact frames
Yeah.
look great too.
It's
That's right.
it's obviously early days to say something like this, but given
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier with how tight they want this production to be, I personally am going into this expecting a lot of heavy correction
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
from CADs as well as ADs. So
yeah, it would be consistent.
it
across.
makes sense to see something like that presumed Takahashi cut that doesn't necessarily look like Takahashi.
Yeah.
Y-
I mean,
I
we
would
know
expect that
we know
across
Kubota's
the
involved
series.
in the first episode, which that is almost undeniably
Of
from.
course.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I love the line work on this stuff. Really nice.
Look at them thick lines.
Yeah,
Is
it's-
this
Looks great.
is it Ishikawa?
What?
Who does the thick lines?
Oh,
I
Toma.
can't remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, I'm
No, I think it's just stylistic choice.
no, that's just
Fat
yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
I love
Nice.
it.
That's so funny that they changed the name only a few days ago.
Yeah, literally days ago.
And I think what's
That- yeah.
what's hilarious is that you can kind of tell because if you look at the logo, it's just a
Yeah.
circular brush that's been erased in, like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
corners.
So last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Whoa.
funny. Yeah, I would like
Yeah.
to think the logo is not final, but who
No,
knows?
I would imagine not.
Yeah,
I wonder if
I
they
hope not.
changed it because of the leaks.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that, but it's not impossible.
that was fast.
Oh, dude, live view of AJ's Twitter.
It looks sick.
Nice.
Yeah,
It does look
It looks-
sick.
Give that little retweet.
I'm very pleased with how this looks personally. I'm very excited
Yeah.
for it. It seems like it has a really good kind of positive energy to it as well. Like all the stuff that we saw here as well looks like it's from like the first episode. So
yeah.
God
Yeah.
knows where it's gonna go.
Yeah, very much early stuff.
I'm just glad that this is finally out because none of the leakers, quote unquote, were mentioning the art style, the best part.
Yeah,
On the back, look at all that.
yeah, that rotation is nice, and it is 2D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how much did they reanimate? Jeez.
They say it's just like 1,000 Kubota illustrations in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
3D Boda.
Hope they release
All
them at
seems
some
to
point.
be from Boo. Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
even
it's-
have the
I mean-
shot of them looking over at like at Bobbity and Dobra's reveal, like when they're hiding away
Yeah.
in the mountains.
Well, and there's a
That's
shot later
nice.
in this teaser where they, in current day, are hopping into what appears to be a Bobbity spaceship. So,
Yeah.
He's definitely a Kyle. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
yeah, some demon guy.
Preliminary predictions. I think these guys are big fans of Bobbity and they want to get revenge on these dudes.
Oh, dude. Yeah, they're Bobbity stands.
I think it's great to see that, while the designs themselves are all very loose and you can still have like really nicely shaded drawings like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just the lighting and
you
the
know-
compositing, like you said, is just really cool. It just really creates this really unique atmosphere. I'm also like just a huge fan of the colors that are used. Like every different scene seems to be having like a different primary color that's like dedicated to kind of give it its own kind of distinct feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suspect that's the Kamaki touch. She is, she loves her colors,
Like
that's
blue.
for sure.
Boom.
Yeah.
Let's get past Shenron.
And the music as well, something that we haven't really talked about, but like the music.
Oh,
is, like,
yeah.
It all sounds really good.
My interest is piqued by that because generally speaking, going into these sorts of announcements, I try to warn people that the music that they are playing over a trailer is not necessarily indicative of what will be in the series.
It says usually
A lot of
stock music
times
quite
they're,
often.
yeah, a lot of times they're just pulling from stock libraries.
Yeah.
However, it could be coincidence, but the music in this trailer is timed to the trailer close enough that I think it might actually, in fact, be indicative of the music in the show because a studio is not going to, or at least almost never, is going to commission a piece of music exclusively for a trailer. It's just not economic.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends. Because this is all stuff from the show, they could have edited it to the music, and they may have the music stems, but you also might be right.
It could be, yeah, and that's why I'm saying I'm not guaranteeing that this is the case. But like you look back at like when the Tournament of Power was first released, we got it was revealed with the new opening theme. And it was timed to that, and that's how we kind of knew, like, oh, this isn't just some stock music they're using. This is like something that's going to be in the show. Whereas when I think Battle of Gods was revealed, I think its first trailer, or maybe Broly, one of its first trailers, was just using stock music, and it just kind of goes on top. But again, they could very well just be editing it to the music, and that's very, very possible.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of hoping for it as a resident Sumitomo guy, because nothing I heard there sounded massively Sumitomo, though it could be. But we'll see.
Scaring me.
Yeah, distant eye Poir is very disconcerting to me.
Deeply. Oh man.
We gotta bring those guys in about 2 inches.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks stunning. I think what's really nice about it is that, like, you can see the time that's gone into it. Like, if you told me this was
Already,
a movie trailer, I would believe you. And albeit most of this
yeah,
is the first
100%.
episode, but like, with the knowing the production scope of this, the time that it was made, yeah, like very much huge like that. I mean, I'm not expecting fucking movie level movement for a long stretch. It will obviously need to be economical where it needs to be, but yeah, it definitely looks stunning.
But as far as production schedule goes, this is significantly closer in timeline to a movie than it is to any other, a weekly or seasonal anime. Not that, again, not that we should expect
that pose
movie
there that
quality
Vegeta did with the kick. That is almost definitely Takahashi, because I'm sure he drew that leg in that position in one of his tutorials, almost exactly like that. So
Well, you say that, but I was looking at this again, and you might be right. But the scratchiness of the lines kind of makes me think of Nikaido. Especially with all of these crazy smears. He's done that before.
Yeah, the smears are nutso.
Whoa.
Yeah, it honestly
Would it
might
be possible that Takahashi just kind of corrected this then? I don't know.
Oh yeah, with these shapes, I think that might actually be Nikaido, to be honest. Looking at it again.
Yeah, those are some nice ass mirrors.
I just love the lighting in this. The lighting on this show is honestly.
He
my
is
favorite
so
part of it.
yellow, actually.
Oh, that Goku right there is fantastic.
That's nice.
Yeah, when did we last see a yellow gi? Never in motion.
Of course,
in animated material, have we?
All of the colors in this scene are washed in atmosphere, so that does not mean that his gi will be yellow constantly.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, maybe
I know that we know that. I just want to make sure that chat knows that.
We know it's orange. It's okay.
It's a light orange though.
Yeah, the lighting definitely
Those
changes,
effects
but
are nice.
I'm curious as to whether any of this might possibly change, because I know I was told that there was a gi color change at one point, that it was very yellow and then Toriyama wanted it more orange, and I don't know if I don't know if this is maybe before that change, but I would think
preliminary.
I would say I think not, if only because I saw some stuff recently that was also updated recently, color design wise, that still had it this color. So I think we might be safe with this. So yeah,
I'm very excited to see this. Poir looks so derpy in that image.
Yeah.
I keep every time we see those shots of Trunks and Goten being babies, I just think about what Tyson said. It's just
it's so funny.
The manga has just finally turned them into teenagers, and now they babies again.
Back to square one.
People are gonna be
As
so
God
mad.
intended.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Why is Kibito like a teenager? He
Yeah,
really
I was thinking that as well. He's so much taller than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because Kabio's probably really he's just a bigger dude, maybe.
Yeah.
He still kind of looks old though.
Soul just looks so fun to
He's
draw.
just an old soul.
Especially the eyes. This feels very much like when we watched when we did the Broly teaser thing, and I was like, it's made for me, it's so blobby, look at the hands, everything's so cute. Yeah, it kind of feels like that again, where I'm like, everything is so cute, I just love it all.
I'm very, very much looking forward to Tate's inclusion on this, because I've always said that Tate's natural style in Super leaned very modern Toriyama, especially in his eye shapes and that sort of thing. So
I'm gonna break your heart.
Before Tate is not on
Yeah, I'm gonna break your heart. He's not on the show.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Yeah, he's stuck in.
AJ refrain from mentioning him.
Oh, that's right. He's
Chose Chu. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. He's stuck on another show, which is unfortunate.
Should we without getting too circle jerky here, should we acknowledge the distinct lack of a specific name?
Yamamuro.
Yeah. Lack of.
We've not mentioned that.
No, yeah. As far as I'm aware, he's not involved either.
He's happy in Heroes Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Which,
he's
by the
over in
way,
Heroes Land doing his thing.
I just want to just want to take a sec to
Oh, God.
correct a little bit of misinformation I saw on Twitter earlier. I saw someone had posted that heroes will be CG from now on. That's not true. It will be CG for a little bit as like a one-off thing. It will still be 2D, so you can ignore that. It will, yeah. Anyway,
Wait, Heroes are CG now?
they're doing like a one-off CG thing for
Oh,
this upcoming thing, but yeah, it's not.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is crazy seeing an actual Dragon Ball anime series without Yamamuro at the head, much less even involved. We've been in that world for so long at this point.
God, this
Goku's
stuff is
eyes
so
are huge.
appealing. Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. And it's
I
not,
just love the way everything looks in this scene.
it's not
so
a boat nose, and you go forward a frame, and it's still a small nose, and it's still
Yeah.
yay.
Man,
I feel like all the frames are like really good too. It's fucking.
I was gonna
Weird
say
16 all over again.
That's
Commented on
fucking good.
noses.
Oh no.
Nosegate.
The nose circle joke never ends.
That is really weird to me. That even the in betweens seem like they've been polished. It's really weird. It's like I don't know.
Schmear.
Because it's not Toei Films.
There will inevitably be ugly tweens. Don't worry.
For sure.
Yeah, there has to be, but like they all look weirdly polished.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you take an anime series and give it 2 to 3 years of production time.
Yeah.
If you give Gordon Ramsay a cake for 15 minutes.
Oh, God.
Well, he's gonna eat it.
My classic
is
analogy.
That's a straight up. I was gonna say. Where
That's
have I
the
heard that
greatest thing
before?
AJ's ever done to the world is creating that analogy.
I was so proud of myself for that analogy as well.
It's a great analogy.
Yeah.
What was the
No, it's great. Classic line.
My analogy was that people talk about budget in anime like it's a vending machine, where like the more money you put in, the more like quality you get out, and it just doesn't work that way. And it's more like it's more time dependent, and it's kind of like you know, giving Gordon Ramsay potential. Like money will give you the potential of nice ingredients, but if you give him no time, he can still only do so much. And while, you know, his skill will produce something, you know, nice within a shorter amount of time compared to someone less skilled, like it's still, you know, it's time that is far more dependent than money put in. It was that analogy, basically.
You can spend $100,000 to hire him, but if you give him 30 seconds to make you a cake, it's gonna be a shit cake.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was my fun 2018 analogy.
I'll hold on to it. We just need an alligator hand somewhere in here.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I think.
What I like
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say what I think I like most about the way the lines are composited here is that it looks very deliberate and not like somebody just ran it through a computer and it went, oh,
Yes.
random shit.
Yeah, that is very nice to see. No more black
Like,
eyes.
You know, no more destroyed far eyes. We
Yeah.
pray the gods.
Yeah, it
Wide
definitely
shots
seems a
that
lot more
aren't just
refined.
borked.
But yeah, I think it's
Ooh.
probably about what we have to say, unless anyone has anything to add.
Yeah.
That
No.
Goku is fantastic.
I'm just very excited to see this kind of, you know, eventually be released. Do you guys think it'll be released episode by episode, or do you think it'll be released like a Netflix kind of drop kind of thing, like, or?
I hope it's episode by episode, because
Yeah, I think it's
releasing it in a
gonna-
batch
yeah.
just kind of kills every hype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
episode by
Like
episode.
of JoJo Part 6, it just kills
it-
the hype.
Is it still a web series then?
Well,
Or
so
is
that
it
was
like a
that was what I
proper
was
show now?
about to say. The last thing I heard is that it's still a web thing. You know, Toei have
does that
done
mean?
web series before where they release on major streaming services, like Sailor Moon Crystal was released one episode every 2 weeks. Kyoso Giga, I don't remember what the release schedule of that was, but that was another web series from Toei that was hugely popular. Yeah, I'm not sure. As far as it being moved later, that makes me wonder if they are changing something, because I also know that some people who were working on it were like set to work within a certain period, and then they're now working for a longer period of time than they were originally. So they definitely seem to be shifting some stuff around there. I don't know what's going on there, but of course, you know, now that
Yeah.
it's announced, at least I can talk about that stuff without feeling like a dickhead.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice. So yeah, I guess I'll probably call it there. How reliable is the rumor that it will be 12 to 15 episodes? It is not hugely reliable to the best of my knowledge. The people that I know who work on it, they don't even know how long it'll be. So the fact that some leaker would know more than people who are working on it seems very unlikely to me. So yeah, I don't know. As far as like how many episodes are complete at this point, I mean, they're certainly closing in on that number. But we're still a year away almost now. So who knows?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
Certainly
like,
could be much longer.
Yeah,
Are they an hour
you
long?
were saying to
No.
us there that
No,
like
they
there
are
was that much or roughly that many episodes, and I'm just thinking, Christ Almighty, like another year. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Even
No,
having
they're not an
1
hour
year
long.
of production time on an anime would be it would be big, much less.
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
are now.
They are
2 or 3.
regular. They are regular episode length. Kid Sardonic. That was a very strange, very strange leak where people were posting, oh, it might be 24 minutes, it might be 40, it might even be an hour. No, it's
44
it's a normal length episode. We can put that one to bed. That was an annoying one.
Just make you wonder though why they're sticking to the normal 24 minutes or so, because usually that's stuck to because of ads and all that kind of stuff to fit into a 30-minute segment.
Yeah.
It's just a tried and true structure.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
Productions are geared for 22-minute episodes. It's natural. What's the
time slot,
law?
isn't it?
The infrastructure's there. The workflow
Inertia.
is already in place.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, before we wrap things up, I think the last thing I will end on is just to talk about Dragon Ball Super, as in that, the Super franchise, as opposed to what this is. Initially, I had been told this will come first, and then Super will come later. That may still be the case. But the last thing that I was told is that ultimately they just don't have plans for that right now. That's not in their heads. This is the focus. So, it, again, in combination with the fact that some people had their time on this series, Daima, extended, makes me think that they're putting a lot of stock into this. And then, as far as Super goes, that may be dependent on how this does. That's the last thing I heard. I couldn't say anything for sure about that, just that Super is certainly not in their minds right now. So, yeah, I think that's everything. That was a crazy stream with them not showing anything. Hat guy will go down in history
as being annoying.
As being annoying. Yeah. So thanks, Hat Guy, at least for streaming it so we could see and talk about some stuff. I'm sorry that they didn't show some of the other major main characters. I would have loved to have shown and spoken a little bit more about them, but I'm sure that will come in trailer 2. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I guess I'll put the VOD up here. As far as like a condensed version of all this, I know Mark and I had maybe spoken about doing something on his channel. Maybe it will be on mine. I don't know. We'll see how that goes in the future. And yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll let everyone else say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I